Sometime in 2024, a woman reached out to me and she reached out because she had been planning to buy a property somewhere in Ajah. It was a three-bedroom duplex. And she had already seen the property. She had fallen in love with the property. And she just felt like she should hold on and ask somebody that knows about Lagos real estate markets before she proceeds. I'm glad she did because when I took a look at that property, I instantly knew that it was a big no. There were two reasons for that. The first reason was because I'm a realtor in this space. I have been around in the market and I have seen that particular property around. I know the stories associated with that property. First of all, the management company of the estate where that property is located are not very reputable. They are reputable for the wrong reasons. They are not reputable for their integrity and they are not reputable for their maintenance culture, meaning that she would have had a lot of headaches and back and forth from the exorbitant bills and the poor management practices. The second problem was that she was planning to use this property to get short-let rental income. She wanted to be renting these properties on short days and be getting rental income from the short-let. And this property was a bad property. The location where it was in Ajah was a bad location for short-let rentals based on the fact that the management system was bad and the property itself was not in a location where it was attractive enough to command a good price in short-let rentals. So I told her that you might have to look at other locations because this particular property is going to cause you more worries and more headaches than the profits or benefit that you think that you may get from it. So we went back into the market and we looked at three things. We looked at good location that had already existing demand for shorted apartments. We also looked at a property that had good structure and a good developer that was managing it, meaning that we were looking at, is the developer a reputable developer? Do they have good maintenance culture? Do they manage their properties very well? The third thing that we were looking at was the price point. We did not want to overshoot our budget. We wanted to find something that would still fit within the budget that she already had. And when we completed our search, we ended up deciding on a one-bedroom apartment in Lekki. You can imagine the contrast coming from a three-bedroom duplex somewhere in Ajah to a one-bedroom apartment in Lekki. But how did we arrive at this? You remember, I just told you that we worked on three criteria. By those three criteria alone, the property that we recommended for her in Lekki would be generating almost three times more than the property that she was initially going to buy in Ajah. Fast forward to 2025 when they got their keys handed over to them. She finally realized the reason why we had recommended that particular project, the particular developer, and that particular location for investment. And I can tell you categorically that she would have put her money into a sinkhole if she had invested that money into that property in Ajah at the time compared to what she's making now with her apartment in Lekki Phase 1. Again, all of this is just to tell you that when you are looking to buy a property as an investor, don't only focus on the size of the property or focus on what it has been selling for and what it's going to sell for. Especially when you're thinking of rental income, you are thinking on the long term. So your question should always be related to all the factors that surround rent in that location, from the trends of the rental price increases down to the rental demand of properties in that area. I hope that you have learned something today and I hope that you will apply this insight at the next time you're planning to buy any rental property anywhere in Nigeria or even anywhere around the world. My name is Maria Mokolola Shribe. I am the CEO and lead broker at Ariel Realty. And if you are looking to get it right with real estate in Nigeria, I am just a phone call away.